Now before we start this video, I want you to leave a comment down below and let me know what mobile phone case, if any, you are using on your mobile device at the moment. Welcome back to Mike's Man Cave and welcome back to another review video. This is going to be a long-term review. About 2 years ago, I did a video on an OtterBox case for my iPhone 10 or iPhone XS. That video has well over 7,000 views, and I will link that video down below in the description box for you if you want to have a look at it. Now, let's have a look at the case today, 2 years later. This is the inner case here, which is still in great condition. There's no real problem with it. It still snaps together and still holds together, okay? So there's no problem with this in the long term, and it is still the way it was 2 years ago. I do take this off my phone every now and then, give it a good clean out and put it back on. So the inner casing is still good. Now this is the rubber outer part, and this started falling apart pretty quickly. Now the first thing that went missing is the little flap that used to be here that protects the charging port. Now that used to clip in, you used to open it up and plug your charging cord in, and that was the first thing to go. It just fatigued from opening it up every single day for charging your phone, and then eventually it fell off. And as you can see there, the piece that used to go across there also sort of disintegrated, and see that one is only just sort of hanging on by a thread there. I can probably pull that off if I wanted to. I've also noticed there's a tear there near the camera, which is not too far till it tears all the way across. I'm quite gentle on these, I think, and my son has one of these cases on his phone, and his rubber cover is gone completely in the same time frame, and it's been gone for quite some time. So he's a little bit hard on these than what I am, I guess. Look, it still sort of works. It just sort of looks pretty ugly now, and I think it really has come to the end of its life, and it will probably end up in the bin very, very shortly. Here's my mobile phone, and it is still absolutely perfect. There's not a mark on it. There's not a scratch, mark, or there's no scuffing or damage from the case. So some people say that the case scratches your phone, but I think that's only if you don't clean the case. I mean, there's no scuffing or marks or anything on my phone. This is the back of it, and I'm just sort of trying to get a few of the different reflections on it so you can see it. And there's the front of the screen, and there's no scuff marks or damage of any kind on this phone. It is absolutely brand new, like it came out of the box 2 years down the track. So look, in saying that, it's definitely worth having one of these on there, and maybe every 1 or 2 years replacing it. Look, most people probably replace their mobile phones every 1, 2 or 3 years. I tend to hang on to mine until they die. So for a lot of people, this case would probably last the life of the phone, and most people would probably have an iPhone 12 by now, whereas I'm still using the 10. I'm not one to spend money on phones, and I'm going to try and get a little bit longer out of this one before I need to upgrade. So there's a quick long-term review on the OtterBox Defender case. I'd probably give this an 8 out of 10. If there's one thing that I would change, it's the design of this flap down the bottom. It didn't last real long at all. Then most of the rest of the deterioration is probably just in the last few weeks. So overall, I'll give this an 8 out of 10 as a long-term review. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. Especially since my phone is still like the day that I bought it. And I'm just a little bit nervous having it out of the case at the moment anyway, because I know I'm going to drop this and smash the screen or something after all this time of it being perfect. Now, if you've got any feedback on these OtterBox cases, or if there's any other cases that you really like, leave a comment down below and let me know what cases you use on your mobile phone. If you found this video useful at all, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more videos from Mike's Man Cave. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.